Wade Plem recently did a space and he discusses the fact that he is not happy with the way Misfits, Mams, that promotion basically is handling Slim ducking the Salt Pappy fight. So I'm gonna post the space that I was in. This is public, so I'm pretty sure I can post it. And Keem was in it and Anthony was in it, and they were all debating whether the way Mams and all these people were handling it the right way.
Right. Let the public make their own opinions. Don't tell the public that, because now, again, it's your own guy, and you're like, well, this is a Dana White move, low key. This is what Dana does to guys. And I know that, again, some people are I guess,
That
fond
is
of
not a
that.
credible source at all, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's crazy. That's a crazy source.
I just don't. It starts to ring like, how many times are we going to go through this? Where, again, I get it. You want to make fights, and it's frustrating, and I understand that. But it feels like you're shooting yourself in the foot here. Like,
Do you think
longer.
do you think that goes for like mandatories in general, or just specifically with the situation?
I don't even know what these mandatories even are, bro. It's like, I know
I
we're
guess it's
trying to
just for
create
belts.
something out of nothing, but nothing's mandatory. These
I
guys
think
aren't
the
going to, if they don't want to fight, they're
mandatories.
not going to.
I think the mandatories come from the small council. And speaking of,
That's what
we
I'm
have
saying. Like,
BJ Flores in here. Maybe he could shed some light on that if he has some time to speak.
again, that stuff's fine. I just don't like, regardless of what it is, the promotion doubling down on him and being like, yeah, take what we offered. You know what I mean? Like, because I've heard now KSI, I know he edited the tweet, but he was like, take it or leave it. I'm like, are we doing take it or leave it deals? Because that's not going to go over well either.
Well,
It's
no, no,
not.
no, no,
It's
no, no,
not
no,
a.
no. Mams is not weird for that. No, because the
It's
first
not a
piece.
weird thing to say, hey, this is what we're going to do. Here's the deadline, whatever. What's odd to me is when we start talking numbers in the public, and as a promotion, putting pressure on our own guy. Like, again, fans can do that, but I don't see the
Hey,
value in
but
the
but
promotion
wait,
doing
but people are missing the concept. Me, Slim, Dean, Chase. Look, we are independent contractors. We are not employees of Misfits. We're independent contractors. At the end of the day, we signed a 1099. They,
it. But Slim is with Proper
yeah,
Loud.
but as far as the management doesn't own Misfits. They just work with Misfits as an independent contractor. At the end of the day, look. We can't really get into details, but just know I know that Slim's been offered multiple different opponents, and he just says no. He only said, "Hey, I just want to fight Blueface." Well, Blueface can't even. Mams himself said Blueface is not allowed to fight on his own. We're giving you the,
AT, I get all
yeah.
that. I get all that. But when you come out and then to the public go, well, this guy's ducking. What does that do for? How does that make good business for you?
Well, I mean, they're looking at it like this. Look, they're giving they're giving Slim all of the advantages. Hey, we're letting Salt come down to 165. He's willing to cut the weight. We're giving you a title shot. What are you asking
But does
for?
Salt stay at 165 or does he go back to
I
180
mean,
after
but
weighing?
see, that's something they got to negotiate. We all know.
Did they? But that's the question though too.
Well, from what
Street
I
boy, did
know,
they negotiate any of this?
that didn't matter. It was just more of the money situation. The more of the money
Okay.
situation. Look, Slim made.
But the fact that you know about it, AT, is also a problem.
Well, I'm just going off assumptions how Slim is so confident is talking on social media. If they want to put a rehydration clause, that's on them. You know what I'm saying?
But you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying though. You shouldn't know anything about
Well, I
this.
don't. I'm just going off assumptions.
Wait, but you're saying it like it's fact, though,
No,
bro.
I'm
Like,
just
come
saying.
on.
I just said I'm going off how confident Slim is talking on social media. I don't know that I'm not Slim's manager, and I'm not King. I don't know what's going on, but I would assume that if Slim wants to fight, he would put a hydration clause in there if he knows Salt's coming down and he's going to rehydrate. That's what I would assume if you're fighting somebody that big. But look, if it's money, Slim, you're only as good as your last two performers. You didn't really do that well. You didn't put up numbers. So why are you asking over 200K? Look, I said this before. Salt Poppy was given three choices from Mams. Hey, these are the three choices of the fighters. You take it or leave it out of these three fighters. He didn't have to choose me. He could have chose Kalinazar. He chose me. There's other options in there. Slim just doesn't want the options. He just feels like he's FaZe temper, and he has a FaZe clan behind him, and he can make what X amount of dollars. It's not fair.
But this is the thing too, right? Like Slim and Face Temper did pull numbers in their fight. I have the numbers to prove it in their face-to-face. He ends up beating Temper on short notice, then goes and does what he does and wins his next two. I'm not saying that his value and ticket sales are worth, I don't know the number, whatever the number is, but that's for him and Misfits only to determine.
But
I
he
don't
can't.
I don't
But he's
understand this
acting.
public
He's acting
perception
as
of.
a big shot as if he's headlining pay-per-views and main events. It's like, bro, you're on the fucking undercard. There
I
are a
get it.
budget.
I get it. If again his number is way too far and there's zero negotiate, like if he's not willing to negotiate at all and he's just sticking on a number, then it's like, yeah, okay, this is unreasonable. You can't do business. You move on.
Just be
Guys.
mindful. They've been going about this with Slim for fucking months after my fight. Months, and he still is being difficult. Months. This is
I
not
have
on
a
Misfits.
bone to pick
This-
with Wade.
Go ahead, fam.
I got a bone
What's
to
new?
pick with Wade. Come on, Wade. Last night, somebody asked me, how much is Slim worth? And I said, right, and I didn't know anything about what they offered him or anything, but I said, I think like 200K. And that's being
Fair.
generous. And you said, word for word, you said, actually, that's pretty generous. You said that's
Yeah.
pretty generous. You would have actually rated him lower than that, right?
Yeah.
So what is going on today where you're like, I'm not going to call it a duck? What?
Because I don't think I can call it a duck if I don't know all the things around this. Like, I can say it's fair. That's my opinion on it, but I don't know if Slim thinks it's fair. And then
Did he
has there been
even
any
get offered
negotiation on it?
200K though?
Okay.
That's the
I
main
want to go
question.
through these.
What?
Can I go through these bullet points real quick? All right. First of all right, the small council demanded the fight. All right.
Right.
Second of all, Slim said, meet me
Which-
at 165.
Oh, sorry, I'll
Salt
let you finish,
responded, okay, I'll meet you at 165.
Right.
Plus, he's getting paid more than market value. There isn't a single person online that I've seen saying, oh, 200K is not enough money for Slim. Like, nobody is saying that.
No,
All
I'm
right?
not
But
saying
he
that it is.
loses.
For-
He loses
And my
20%
final
off
point,
rip
my
of his
final
purse
point, Paul
being
Bob,
in
my
London.
final
Go
point,
ahead.
my
Go
final
ahead.
point is this. This is on the fucking prime card. This is the opportunity for these fighters to be seen to build a fan base.
I
So
get
it's like, if this isn't a duck, then we can never call anyone a duck ever again. If you can't
It's
say
not.
this
I'm not
is a
saying
duck.
the public can't do that, and you can't do that. What I think my issue that I think a lot of people are overlooking is that I don't like the promotion doing that to him, because now you've put him in a position where, regardless when he fights again, the public doesn't want to see it now. They don't care about anything else. than
Bro,
Slim Duck.
the promotion built him up. Dude, Slim is on record saying, I thank Misfits so much and I thank KSI for the
Right.
opportunities. I was begging Jake Paul to be on these undercards and they wouldn't put me on there. So I owe everything to Misfits. He's on record saying that, bro.
Does that
Misfits
make it
made
okay
that
for
man.
them to then dump on him though?
If
Like,
he,
does that
if
make
he,
it okay for them to go, well, he's ducking, folks? That's it. That's all you need to know. It's over. He
Yeah.
ducked him.
Yes, I think it's okay for them to say
I
he's
don't,
ducking.
man. Don't get
I
any
don't.
business with him, or at least not in the
So
foreseeable
wait,
future.
who
No. Somebody's got to, dude. Misfits has to take a stand. The small council, like their word has to mean something. If we're just going to let
that's fine.
Slim off the hook, then the small council is pointless. What's the point of a small council?
Again, that's fine. I don't understand why this has to be a public negotiation. If all those things are even said, that's fine. What you can easily say is, hey, we couldn't come to a number. We're moving on.
Wait. Remember, KSI and Mams, they just said he's ducking. Slim himself came on, said, and went public, well, you guys need to pay me more. He's the one who started the money war first.
At that point, he's defending
Right.
himself. Yeah,
If they're
because
just
his
saying he's
promotion said he's ducking.
then that's fine. They can say ducking. But the fact that Slim painted a target, well, I'm not ducking. You guys need to pay me more money. You just put out yourself out there saying that Misfits didn't pay you the money you
But
want.
there was a reason. There was a reason for that.
All right. So wait. Let's do this. Okay, we'll say, hey, Slim, we'll give you $200,000 to fight Salt. If you don't want that, you can fight Anthony. We'll give you $250 to fight Anthony. Which one do you want to choose? Now, if Misfits came to that negotiation, he's like, I don't want neither. Then come on, bro. Like they're giving you more money,
So he can't hold on. So he can't negotiate from that
bro.
number. I'm not saying again that he deserves any of it. Just for a second, I'm not saying he deserves whatever. I'm just saying, can he not negotiate if he thinks he's worth a number and they set a number, or is it just take it or leave it? These are things I'm asking because I don't know. I have no idea if he even got to negotiate. What about again, Saul Poppy coming to 65, but once he gets to 65, going back to 180.
All right, if he went to fucking MVP and Jacob promotion, they like, motherfucker, you ain't worth 200,000. We'll probably give you 100,000. Go ahead and fight Chris Avila.
But
Fucking
AT,
take it or
this
leave
isn't
it.
about MVP. Nobody.
Yeah,
It's
but I'm
not about
saying
that.
any other promotion. Misfits is the only company who's paying these fucking fighters and influencers more money than people on Kingpin, more money than people on MVP, more money on fucking Matchroom, more money on PBS.
But what you're missing the entire
Hey,
point.
wait.
AT. You're missing the entire
I got to
point.
make it crystal clear. I got to make it crystal clear to everyone, and Misfits has to make it crystal clear to everyone. If the small council comes out with a ruling like this, they're going to get backed by the promotion. The small council came out and they said this fight must happen, right? I'm not jumping on Slim's side. Nobody should jump on Slim's side, right? You can't just like ignore the small council if they're demanding a fight. You do that, then there's no point of having a small council. So the
I
small
agree.
council
I don't.
has to be defended and has to be backed in their decisions.
So
I don't
wait.
know. I don't think it's. Yeah.
So look,
Sorry, I'm gonna
wait.
cut you off. I
If
think
Slim doesn't want to fight,
Then you have to you
yeah,
have to put him on ice until he's able to come to a conclusion where his number will come down. That's it.
I think what Wade's really trying to say is that if the small council is saying he's ducking, or Keemstar is saying he's ducking, or
That's
other
fine.
but
fighters,
Paul,
fan base, all that is fine.
So, but the
But
thing
for the
is,
yo, could you just let me? Damn, sorry, I had to mute you. So all that is fine, but for the promotion itself to be saying is ducking that's what Wade's saying is a bit unprofessional, which I could kind of agree with myself. They set a small council for a reason. Everybody comes from, whether they come from MVP or it's Leon or it's Keemstar or anybody like that, they come from different walks of life. So for them to say it, that's completely fine. But there should be some sort of diplomacy as far as Misfits goes in itself. That's what Wade's trying to say.
BJ Flores is up here, and he's a part of the small council. I'm sure he can shed more light on it. I don't know if BJ.
Hey, what's up, guys? I hear you. Yeah, I'm just kind of
Oh,
like listening the last 5 minutes, so I see like what the tempo is and what everyone's saying, the temperature of everything you guys are talking about. Um, I think everyone else is a lot more worked up about it than the small council's worked up about it. You know, we made an offer. We made what we thought was a fair offer, more than, Slim's getting on some of his other fights. And we're not going to go into details. We don't need to. It doesn't matter. And he felt like the opportunity wasn't worth it, and we respect that. It's no problem. I think everyone's way too worked up about other people's business, and that's Slim's business, and that's our business, and what we feel like he's worth for the fight, and we feel like he brings a lot of value, and he's a very good fighter. And a fight with him and Salt Poppy is a fight that a lot of people want to see, but unfortunately, if we're not able to come to terms on that, that is what it is, and we shake hands and we move forward. And I think we kind of leave it at that. And I feel like people are way too worked up about what Slim thinks he should make or whatever else, and that's really his business and nobody else's business.
that's how business is done.
Well, I can
Yeah,
say
that's
that
pretty
it's not
solid.
fair
I
to
like
my
that.
fighter, Saul Poppy, who no one will fight. Like literally nobody will fight Saul. It's not fair to him.
Actually, Raxu was begging for
Keem,
that fight on the
100%
timeline
agree
today,
with you.
Keem. Hey, no,
And
I
Keem
can't let that
should
run.
be.
No. Actually, Raxu.
Ashley is not a name. Ashley is not a name. He's nowhere near on the same level as Saul Poppy. Either is Slim,
He's
but
not.
Slim has a
He's
record.
not. He's not.
And this is the thing, Keem, you should be able to go to bat for your guy. You should be screaming on Twitter about ducking and all that. I have no problem with that at all.
hey, wait. The thing is, okay, Slim doesn't want to fight on this card. Great. We'll see you next year. So let's say, okay, since the only big name is Salt, and you want X amount of dollars just to fight Salt, okay, we'll give you Paul Bamba. We'll give you Ashley Raksu. Well, is the concern is Slim going to ask for 200,000 trying to fight Paul Bamba? Is Slim going to ask 200,000 trying to fight a Raksu or Awesome McBroom? So we gotta look at those
If he does,
studies.
he does. At that's business, right? You
Correct.
negotiate.
Correct.
What someone thinks their worth is literally no one's fucking
It's
business. At the end
irrelevant.
of the
Yep.
day, if they're cool with walking away from a
Like
check,
I got
then
people
they're cool with
asking
that
me on
for a
Twitter,
reason.
"Oh, what do you think Slim's worth?" I'm like, whatever he gets is what he's worth. Like whatever he agrees to, that's his worth because
Right.
that's what they came
And
to their
look,
agreement
I
on.
don't
I
care what
disagree.
Slim
I
makes.
disagree.
I just want
I
to see a
disagree.
good fight.
On the
I
business
disagree.
side, Keem,
I
you can have
disagree
that
with all
opinion.
that. There's a lot of people on these cards that are getting overpaid. And like, dude, at the end of the day, there's some people that are taking little money because they're easy to work with. And I just like, dude,
That's
people should
choice
be
of theirs too,
screamed
though,
at.
Keem.
Every day, people should be called out for wanting too much money when they're not worth it because all they're doing is they're slowing the progress of influencer boxing.
Then do that. That's fine. You again, public, whatever. But when the
Agreed.
public is fanned by the promotion to do it, that's weird to me. I don't like that at all.
Bro, the promotion feels insulted. Misfits feels insulted.
They're just like you. What you're doing is, if this continues to happen, fighters are not going to have any good faith with the public at all. Without the whatever the story actually is what's happened here. Again, I don't know how much Slim got to negotiate. He's going to be painted now as somebody that just doesn't want to fight. When he fought 3 or 4 times last year, took short notice fights. All of a sudden, now he just doesn't want to fight.
But he
Hey,
did
wait,
get. But he did get easy
wait.
opponents,
I got
bro.
I got something to interject on that. This is BJ again. I don't think I'm painting Slim as anybody who doesn't want to fight at all. I think he's
Not
shown his
you, no,
toughness.
not I'm not.
He's got some ability and he believes in himself. So I think down the road there's going to be more opportunities for him, and I think that's just the best way to leave it. And
Yeah.
once again, I think people worried about other people's money is just the wrong thing. You should just everybody should stay in their own lane and focus on what they're doing and what their fighters are doing instead of what everyone else is negotiating. And if Slim feels like that, no problem. We shake hands, we respect him, we move forward, and that's it.
Take care. All right, let's go to show of hands. Wayne, what do you got for us, guy? And then for after Wayne, we'll go to the fan, B Dave, Krista, and then Most Wanted in that
I got a
order.
whole different topic. Yo, wait, my guy. I
What's
just
up?
want to
What's
say
up, Wayne?
thank you, brother. You got
Okay.
me. You got Jake Paul to follow me. I just
Okay.
want to
No
say
problem.
thank you.
No problem, bro. I do want to keep it on this topic though, if we can, just because I think it's something that we want to flesh out here because it's going to keep happening if not.
I think it should still happen. I like it. Look at all this entertainment. Everyone talking.
Again,
Dude,
from
entire
you, Keem,
community's
I get it.
activated.
From you, I get it. From the public, I get it. But I don't get it from the promotion at all. I don't get it.
Wait,
The only one that's hurting in this scenario is Slim himself, but he did it to himself,
Wait.
bro.
I mean, I think it hurts. I think it hurts future business too, though, man.
wait.
How is it going to hurt future business?
Because why would anybody want to watch Slim now?
Exactly. Slim dropped the ball.
I think
That's
that
on
was
Slim.
pushed forward by the promotion. It wasn't necessarily one fight that makes the public uninterested in Slim. When you come out and say he's ducking and he's afraid as the promotion, of course people are going to side with that because you're the promotion. What the heck? You must know. And that's not the full story here.
Right, wait.
What is the full? What?
I would love to know.
Wait,
Did
Slim get to negotiate at all?
What are these alternate realities that we're talking about, bro? Slim,
you guys are you
opportunity for Slim. You know that, and I know that. He was getting offered more than market value, and he still dropped the ball, bro.
That's the game.
How is it anyone else's
This
fault?
is the game. What are you talking about? This is the game.
Bro, the thing is that neither of you have said yet, but has Mams said that he was offered 200K? How much? Like, they've never said that, have they? Does Keem know? Like, am I missing something? Because they've never put out the number he was offered, and it might have been way lower than 200K. So how do we not know that?
I don't
It's
even know.
literally not the public's business how much he was
Yeah,
offered.
it's not the public's business, but I'm just saying the argument is being taken place based on everyone's assumption that he was offered 200K. This entire argument is based on that assumption.
He said he
so,
wasn't,
like,
and
I think
Mams
that's very
said he
relevant.
was.
Yep.
He said he wasn't. Said he was publicly on Twitter. So there you go.
Okay. So Mam said he was offered 200K. Okay.
So we don't even know. I mean, again,
Mams
if
did
200K,
not
that's
verbatim
super
say he
generous.
was
Fair play.
offered 200K. He just said someone wasn't lying, so it could have been in a ballpark figure.
He said that Amber wasn't lying, and Amber said that he was offered 200K. So that it is what it is. What are we talking about?
Wait, where did he say it? Let me find
It
it. Hold
shouldn't
on.
even have been public information, is my point.
Hey, Akeem, who's Logan Paul backup opponent?
Logan Paul does have a backup opponent, and Happy Punch is going to run that story this week.
I swear to God, it better not be FaZe Temper. I really feel like it's gonna be Pineda, FaZe.
It should be Tyron Woodley, low key.
Nah, they ain't doing it, bro. They ain't fucking
It should
doing
be
it.
Tyron Woodley.
It should be
No,
AT.
no.
When you guys hear the backup opponent, you're going to have a lot of respect for Logan Paul.
Man, it should be me. Man, fuck
It
that.
should be Tyron Woodley, low key.
Yeah,
Man,
it's
I'll
Mike
beat
Perry.
Tyron
It's
Woodley's
Mike
ass.
Perry.
He don't want the
You
smoke, bro.
verse Tyron Woodley on the undercard, and if someone pulls out, they pick one of y'all.
Man, Tyron don't want to fucking fight, bro. That nigga, I'm like, bro, just fucking fight me, bro. Like, this motherfucker, him and Joe, bro. Like, God
Don't call out
damn,
Joe
bro.
Fournier,
Yo,
AT. That's
yo,
below your. That's
yo, the
below your.
fan has his hands up. Go
Yo,
ahead,
the fan,
fan.
what's up? You've had your hand raised for a while. What's up, man?
No KSI jokes or fucking things.
And
In my opinion, like, I completely understand where Wade is coming from, but then I can also understand why they brought it to the internet, because Slim is the first one that mentioned money, and I get that wasn't really Wade's point, but at the same time, I can understand why Mams put it out there and saying that he's ducking. I personally didn't see it as that deep, but obviously Wade sees it as like something that's bad and is gonna ruin Slim. I didn't think it would ruin him, but watching this space and hearing how he's saying it, I can see how it can kind of devalue Slim now, as it is one of the Misfits fighters. So Wade is making a good point that it does kind of devalue Slim, them doing it publicly in this way and calling him a duck. But it's Misfits, like, it's not really proper professional. It's not really proper professional boxing fighting company. Like, it's literally Misfits, you know. Like, when have you ever seen a manager like Mams be outspoken the way that he is? Like, this is the influencer world, it's the entertainment world. Like, it's not the same as proper professional media. So that's why they do it, because it, look at what this space has done. The space had over 1,000 people watching. Like, this is what brings eyes, and they know that. So that's the reason why they do it. But I can completely understand where Wade is coming from, and he makes good points, because it's true, like, it does devalue Slim, but it is what it is.